this very fancy ace.
Yeah, so we're gonna start off with a little introduction to the character, just so you can get yourself in character. You're a mad scientist type fellow who.
Oh, it's my turn. Oh.
Yeah.
I thought you were recording.
No, it's your turn. You're a mad scientist type character who is voicing, who has created the simulation that the player character is in and has been subjected to for the entirety of the gameplay session. You are very ambitious, and you're also slightly mocking because you know that when you are beaten in the simulation, the player just simply has passed calibration and now they can go into the actual field. So you know that the player is coming at you with their full force, and you're taunting them because you have access to the code behind everything else. So you're trying to give them as much of a challenge as you possibly can. And that starts off with each of these phases. So phase 1, you're going to steal the favorite weapon from the player, and you're going to have an alternate voice line for whichever weapon you have stolen. Phase 2, you're going to clone yourself and be spamming them with a custom weapon that is a developer weapon you built for yourself. And that weapon does high damage and has really big projectiles. And then if the player kills a clone, you're going to taunt them for killing the clone. And then third phase, you're going to steal random attacks and weapons from previous bosses, so that way you can essentially use the systems you had built to your advantage to beat the player. That is the main goal of phase 3. There are no alternates for phase 3 for each different type, but the majority of it is mostly like if you're switching types, it's because he's getting more frustrated that he's not winning against the player. If the player beats you, your final speech is just a send-off saying, the simulation is done, you've passed calibration. So that's it. So your voice lines are over here. Each of the voice lines for the weapon types end in a mad scientist type laugh. It's not written there because I just didn't do that. I didn't want to type it out because there's a bunch of different weapons. So for the pistol, you would say, the classic pistol. I haven't wielded one of these in a while. Maybe it's time to give it a good use, or to put it to good use. And then you'd end it with a. So if you can do your best, so
you gotta feel silly. If you don't feel silly,
yes, you
you're
gotta
not,
let
you're
yourself.
not doing it right.
You should definitely record the laugh.
You want me to do the laugh?
You should do the laugh.
Okay.
Like, that's fine.
All right, so
we can layer the laughs.
Mm-hmm.
all right,
And
so
then-
I mean, I can do the laugh. In fact, I can do multiple different versions of the laughs, and you can layer them all on top of each
Yeah.
other, so it sounds godly and echoey. So, but for each of these other voice lines, like you would say, like, the classic pistol. I haven't wielded one of these in a while. You know, it'd be like the cartoonish type scientist character. We're gonna record a line, and then when it's done, I will have you. If I don't give you the thumbs up, I'm just gonna have you re-record the same line with a different inflection on a different word to give different emphasis. So we can begin now.
Awesome.
So if you want to come a little closer.
Yeah. Bring the laugh.
Okay. So the first one is this, right?
Mm-hmm.
These are different.
So that's for it's
So
just
this
telling
one
you
is
which
a
weapon.
really short quip.
Yeah, it's a short little quip because what he does is so as you're taking the weapon, you say a line, and then the weapon itself, after analyzing it, he'll take a look at it and then he'll say one of these. So it's a short little quip, and then I've just written which weapon it's tied to immediately afterwards.
Okay. So let's try it. Fuck it.
Awesome. If you want to put the headphones,
Yeah.
and then if everything's sounding right,
Yep.
I might have to just calibrate the game real quick.
All right. So test. Good.
Yeah, let's do this for a second.
Come in.
What's up?
We're going on break. Right?
Okay.
Okay.
Pedro and I are going downstairs to get a drink, but then we'll come back.
Sick. We should be done in here in a few.
All right, cool.
Rolling.
Ready? Okay. The classic pistol. I haven't wielded one of these in a while. Maybe it's time to put it to good use.
All right. So that one's good. Move on.
Okay. I love the taste of buckshot. Don't you?
That's good.
Spray and pray. Start praying, Subject 13, because I'm going to be spraying.
Okay.
How about I make things more interesting? You run really far away, and I'll blow your brains out. I do enjoy a good explosion now and then, especially with chunks of you flying out of it. Oh, the poor Irish janitor bot. This was his favorite minigun. I guess it's time for me to use it on you. You killed my diplomacy prototype? How will I ever be diplomatic with foreign leaders now?
Oh yeah, redo that one. It's a little longer. Yeah.
Okay. Boom, 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 boom. You killed my diplomat. And take it again. You killed my diplomacy prototype? How will I ever be diplomatic with foreign leaders now? No matter. His laser is perfect to put you right back at the start. Poor Grog. You stole one of his toys. Well, time to repay the favor by stealing it back from you. Ah, Swordmaster Bo. How I spent so long building you. How I adored watching your feeble attempts to kill me. Now you get to watch as I use your weapon to kill Subject 13, as requested. What? How'd you get this? It's behind a dev code. Subject 13, you're dead.
Perfect.
All right. Do you want me to record the laugh real quick just before we move on?
Oh,
or do
for
you want
sure.
to do all the
Yeah,
rest
yeah,
of them?
yeah.
Okay. So, you good? Okay. That's good.
Can we get one more of those? Let me just.
Sure. Very nice.
That's very good, man. That's very good.
Those are nice.
See, that's why I'm dungeon master. I gotta have the evil laughs.
Man, you already had those down pat. Like, why would I record it?
Awesome. Soup.
Okay, so phase 2, just to remind myself, he's getting more aggravated.
He's getting more aggravated. He's still taunting the player, and he's teleporting around the room. Or not teleporting. He's cloning himself multiple times.
All right. So for this one, you have laughs at the end. Do you want me to cut off before the laugh, and then you'll
Just use
blend in
those.
the other laughs?
Yeah.
Or you can do a laugh as well, so I can blend both of them together.
Yeah, that could work.
Like any laugh line.
Either or will work. Whichever one is more feels more comfortable to you.
Okay. Okay. Ba, ba, ba. Find me, Subject 13. You will never. You're dead now. Enough messing around. Time to kill you. I control this world.
Redo that one, but when you say "I control this world," put emphasis on
On the I?
put the emphasis on I and on this. So you go, I control this world.
I got you. All right. Enough messing around. Time to kill you. I control this world. Very good. Now try this. Almost there. Try again. But for real this time. What's this? Oh, a weapon? For me, you shouldn't have. Useless weapon. Give me this!
Redo that one. Sound a little more angry and put emphasis on the useless.
Okay. Useless weapon. Give me this! There we go. I knew I left the cheat codes in. Not that one. Nope. Try again. No, it cannot be. You've passed calibration. Congratulations, Subject 13. You have finally completed training as specified. Terminating simulation.
That's good.
Awesome.
Nicely done.
Perfect. This is gonna sound awesome.
Yeah, this is gonna sound pretty
Hopefully.
good. Pretty cool. Yeah.
What's
What's gonna be really funny is when you kill one of the clones, and he's just gonna go and he's gonna disappear. So, all right. So that's the Lugo boss fight done. So hopefully those should be. How soon can you get most of these audio clips mastered? Or actually, we'll just get all of them, and then you can start working on mastering them. We need to get them all into the build before the end of next month. So, just we'll get all the clips recorded, and then you can work on them as.
Yeah, and we
as
gotta
needed.
figure out how we're gonna implement this, or if you just want me to.
The
be
AI,
like-
so with the AI barks, whenever they hit a certain state, Pedro's system is going to request that sound clip, and then we're going to have a little time delay, and then the next sound clip is going to play based on whatever state the enemy is currently
Okay,
in.
so I'll
It's-
just do events for each line.
Yeah, do events for each line, and then we should be able to just go, okay, we've taken this weapon, so we'll play the taking
It'll
sound.
be like boss 1, line 1, 2, 3,
Yeah,
4,
it would
5,
be
6, 7, 8, 9,
it would be boss underscore Lugo for this one, and then for all the rest of them, they're all named after their weapons. So it would be boss. So for example, the mini boss is boss underscore laser, and then boss underscore minigun. Then we got boss underscore laser for the laser boss fight, boss underscore sword for the sword gun boss fight, and boss underscore mini nuke for the mini nuke fight.
Do
Okay.
you have that listed somewhere?
We do not. I'll add that to your
Yeah,
list.
if you can create like on the Excel sheet, copy the template that I did and create like a dialogue, and then put all the lines and then like
Yeah.
the name of the event that you guys want me to put it.
Yeah, I'll add that in when we get.
And then I'll put a bunch of effects. Obviously, if I'll already edit them, like so we have line per line, and then as soon as we get like the models, if we get them.
We won't be able to get models before the build is finished.
Oh,
like,
okay.
overall. So
In that case, I'll just imagine.
yeah. that's the best you can do right now. Like it's basically just picture mad scientist fellow. He is really just there. He doesn't really care all that much if the player wins or not, but he's trying to make it as difficult as possible because he's trying to force the player to complete calibration correctly. So
And then it all is inside a simulation.
Yep.
So glitchy.
Yep. So it could be a little glitchy, especially especially when he laughs, because maybe the voice line,
Uh-huh.
maybe he peaked his mic when he was recording it, because the idea is
Oh, that's actually a
because
great
the idea is that
idea.
the simulation was built by an agency that's underfunded. So, art assets are really low poly and poorly
Right.
made, and all the sound effects are a little glitchy, and sometimes it sounds like the voice actors peaked their mics.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, I mean, in that case, we got everything.
Okay, sick.
Awesome. This is so much fun already.